Hi, it's Matt. This video is only going out to the Kickstarter backers. I'm going to send it out by a message, and it's basically just a report. Since you guys are the financial backers and the core of the website and the YouTube channel, wanted to give the latest update on things now that we're post Kickstarter. If you want to share this video out to somebody, it's unlisted, but it's fine for you to share it. But just as a matter of courtesy, I wanted to make sure that it was only going out to you guys first of all. Since y'all are the stakeholders, and I'm sort of viewing you as the the shareholders of a company in certain ways, so that I can make reports to people and keep myself on track. First of all, money-wise, where we ended up. The money's not actually in the bank yet, but I think we can assume that we're bringing in roughly $2,200 after Kickstarter takes their piece. Expenditures that we're looking at right now are probably in the neighborhood of $2,500, so we're going to end up with a $250 or so shortfall, which I'm going to make up out of my own money, and then hopefully once we've got the Patreon and the ongoing funding for the website and the YouTube channel set up, we'll have a surplus, and I can get that money recouped to me. But I did want to make sure, in terms of that, the breakdown on that is roughly like this. It's about $2,000 for the website to bring it to the level that we wanted to do, plus there's going to be the ongoing hosting fees and any plugin costs, which are going to be relatively small in the overall thing. And I've ordered some lighting. As you can tell, I still haven't got the lighting, but that'll come in the next couple of days. The caps are probably going to run in the $400 region, or possibly less than that if we just send them out without having Bill do the fulfillment on it. There's benefits and downside both ways, but that's roughly what we're looking at is only a $250 shortfall on the thing, and so we'll work for it from that. We're in housekeeping mode right now. Like I said, sorry, that's my son in the background. Where we stand right now is we're in housekeeping mode. We're waiting for the money to come in on the direct deposit from Kickstarter. We are organizing the website, or are going to be. I've talked to Jim Wampler, and the process on that and the timeline looks like we'll probably have the website go live roughly middle of November, planning for around November 15th, which is my birthday, so it'd be a fun day to do the website. I'm going to be in Europe for a couple of weeks with my mom right before that time frame, which also happens to fall on top of Gamehole Con, so that's not actually a big delay, or rather it's a delay that would have been there anyway, which is part of the reason for why it won't be up for quite that long. So the thing right now is that although I want to be getting feedback from all of you, we're still at the time frame where that's not going to be productive, because I don't really have the organizational framework to put that stuff in. We're going to move away from the message to everybody format into an email list format for the reports to you guys, so that it is easier for somebody who's not interested in getting this stuff to opt out. We'll see whether we can do that. That's something I need to talk to Zach about. Zach is out camping today, so I'm sort of doing this seat of your pants thing, and but I have talked to Jim Wampler, so that's sort of where we stand on that. Yeah, because the thing is also that even that 60 people is still, for communication purposes, 60 people is still a lot of people, and we will possibly, if there are people interested in being more of a steering committee, later on we'll talk about that. That also may be something that we offer as an option on the Patreon. One of the big issues on Patreon is what reward tiers do you do for people, and I'm still working that out, and probably going to get the Patreon site at least set up today. That's one of the goals that I've got. So that right now is the update on it, and I want again to thank everybody who is getting this video in the message very, very much for the assistance that you're giving. I think it's going to be very, very useful for the whole OSR community once we are up and running. And I think that the YouTube videos are something that, even though a lot of people hate videos, there are some people who really love them. And for those people, the direct contact of videos is really helpful for getting messages across, and so on. And that is definitely part of the strategy here, is that as the hobby is beginning to look toward younger gamers, is to look at the types of social media and the way that they interact with the internet in general, and making sure that we've got those avenues open for people to follow with relatively little effort and get into the idea of old school gaming. So that's the report, and there will be more coming, but for now that's what we've got. And if anybody's got questions, you can go ahead and email me at mythmere@yahoo.com, but for the most part, please don't yet, because I'm not set up to be doing that, and we're working on a sort of general push toward getting everything put into place. And I will have more news later. Thank you again so much for backing the Kickstarter.